Hello everyone, welcome for this new diary. We are in Elbon Hollow, which is a level 20, level 25 dungeon on the Almeri Dominion side. Very pretty. I'm level 25 and this last weeks I have been testing a lot of spells and solutions you have explained to me in the feedbacks, in the YouTube comment or in the posts I write on the forum. So I've been testing a new build for healing in dungeon and I'm pretty happy about it. It's completely different and it feels very different. So let's see the differences. First of all, if you remember well, I had one healing bar and then one DPS bar. Today I've decided that I want to mix up the healing spells with some support and DPS spell to increase the synergies between the different passive and different spells I have. So let's observe it immediately. First difference is the Inner Light, which is a Mage Guild spell from the Mage Guild skill line. It's a mana light that reveals hidden and invisible enemies within 12 meters and reduce the max magicka by 5%, which is in my case not a big deal at all because I'm overcharged in max magicka and max regeneration for magicka anyway. And it increases spell critical strike chance by 70%. That's what's very interesting. The second spell I have chosen is Backlash. Backlash target an enemy, store ups damage taken for 6.6 seconds. When FX ends, they receive an additional 33% of damage inflicted. First, I was not really sure about that spell because I find it a bit weird and not really beneficial for me. But then I asked around me and actually it store up the damage from the group. So the whole group will do 33% of damage, which is very good. Also, I've realized that this spell can be morphed into healing later, and so that will be very interesting once I can do it, of course. For the healing spells I have now, it's still Honor of the Dead, my oh shit button that I like. This Blessing of Protection will heal allies in front of me and also increase their armor. And that spell that a lot of people asked me why I was not using it before. And so I decided to test it, and indeed it's very comfortable as you can cast it while moving easily. It's instant and it heals several targets. It's a hot basically, so it's really useful. Those three healing spells are matching each other because they are all different. I still have this ultimate, and now in my second bar, instead of having something completely different, I have still two healing spells. The Illustrious Healing, which is my area of effect heal that I really enjoy because it's very cheap and it's useful sometimes. And I have added this Circle of Protection from the Fighter Guild, which is of course useful because it offers a protection to the tank. I generally put it where the tank is. I still have, sorry for my voice, still have two DPS spell. This one, which is a multi-target snare DPS spell, and that one which increases the damage according to the distance and interrupt caster and healers. It's very convenient for trash mob pack, so I can disable some healers or some caster or some annoying mobs, but also on boss fight then I use it as a DPS. It's fitting well this one because then I cast Backlash on my boss and then I can help the DPS with Aurora Javelin. If you're a healer, sometimes there's a lot of situation if you group play well where you will not have to heal so much. So you have the time and the magicka to actually help for DPSing, which is why I find this spell very useful. So now I need to show you, also explain you why I have two inner lights on the skill bar. So we will remove this to make a little experiment. So I cast it, and now I'm changing my weapon. Up, it disappears. To make it reappear, I need to change my weapon again and cast it again. So it's very important to have it on both your bar, because then it's not removing it. And as you want the crit all the time, it's really important to do that. So look here, I'm casting it, I'm changing weapon, it doesn't disappear anymore. The mage light will disappear, however, if you are out of magicka. So be careful to not run out completely of magicka. Otherwise you will have to recast it and lose sometimes.
To illustrate this build, I wanted to show you the last boss fight of Elden Hollow. And the goal is to resurrect this guy. I try to protect the tank while he's resurrecting Hellstack, but you see that we are interrupted all the time. It's really not easy. So I have to use Honor the Dead and Regeneration to heal him while he's making a second attempt. Here he will be the target of a very nasty spell, so I preventively use Illustrious Healing and the Circle of Protection to help him. Healing is a lot of anticipation. I'm taking the chance of channeling the ultimates to put my potion back in place. And now I will try to resurrect Hellstack. I'm placing a Circle of Protection followed by an Illustrious Healing, so I do not need to heal anymore while I'm resurrecting him. It's soon done. I know that I will have to heal immediately now as he's alive, with low life. So I use different spells at my disposal. Regeneration, Honor the Dead, Blessing of Protection. It's a good combination of spells, as they complement one each other. Blessing of Protection, I often use it as my burst healing, if you want. Look, this guy will die! But Honor of the Dead will save the day. And Regeneration to top it off. When you're struggling in a fight, it's a lot more fun as healer. You really have to use all your resources and be a bit imaginative and creative. It's really, really fun. This fight is very long.
Sometimes. Voila, this is all for the explanation of my new build. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you find it useful and informative. Do not hesitate to give me your feedback or your comments. I always listen to them and I always take them in consideration, which allow me to explore new possibilities. See you soon. Bye bye.